Oh, folks. Yes, you finally get an old folks moment. It cracks me up that seems to be the phrase of mine that is stuck in everybody's head. All the crap that comes out of my mouth, and that's the one that sticks? Really? Then why the fuck am I racking my brain for all of this creative shit to say for you all? So, we are going to cover a few little tidbits, little things, just because, I like to try and tie things together every now and then. All right. So, we have discussed before the cut on Stephen Avery's finger, but I quoted it wrong because at the time I thought that the cut was here on his finger. In reality, it was actually about here. I don't know if there we go. And, it was very jagged. It was a very jagged cut. It was, it was obviously not made by a smooth blade. Now, the reason why that is significant is regarding the blood that was found in the vehicle. First of all, that cut was not even nearly as clear, as deep as it should have been to produce that much blood in her vehicle. That's not, no, sorry, no, doesn't happen, folks. Okay, so I wanted to cover that, and I wanted to go back through my demonstration with the knife so that you could kind of understand where I'm coming from. Now, again, Stephen Avery, from everything that I have witnessed, is right-handed. People that pick up a weapon to either defend themselves or commit a murder, any way around it, will always pick up the weapon with their dominant hand. The cut was on his left. That doesn't make any sense. Now, when you're stabbing someone, stabbing them like this, that's very ungainly. So typically when you go to stab someone, you will grip the knife here, right? Everybody can see that? Okay, so you're gonna stab in this direction. Typically, when you are stabbing someone, what will happen is when you pull the knife out of the wound, what will happen is blood will be pulled out of that wound with the knife and will fling in a pattern. We've discussed this before, yes? What will also happen when you go back in to stab is that knife will become very slick with blood. It will work its way up the handle, and this is when you go to stab again. This is why most people, if you pay attention, the people that have stabbed others, they'll wind up with cut marks all over their hands. Interesting, huh? So, with the cut being on the left hand here, he would have had to grip the knife. How the fuck does that even happen, folks? Look, if the cut is here, I mean, even if he gripped the blade like that, like how? Not to mention that the blood in the car was found on the right side of the steering wheel. So what did he do? Did he do that? Anyways, I've never. This frame job was so poorly thought up, it wasn't even funny. Now, I'm going to put away my props so that y'all don't get a little afraid. I have the best fans in the world, and I was told again today not to call you guys fans. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with murder and mayhem and unsolved crimes. Kind of not at the top of my priority list. If you don't consider yourself a fan, don't consider yourself a fan. If you consider yourself a minion, consider yourself a minion. If you're my hatchling, you're my hatchling. If you're a viewer, you're a viewer. So realize that when I'm talking about my fans, I'm talking about my fans, not you. So All right, guys, let's keep going. I have the best fans in the world, and one fan is just truly a gem. I love this guy to death. I cannot wait to take a hop across the pond and go out for a cuppa with him. This fan is named Malcolm. Malcolm is fucking awesome because Malcolm can zoom in and clean up pictures without these pictures getting overly pixelated. Get this. You all know what this is. Yes, it's a picture of Ryan's hand. And let's look. Let's take a nice, big, long look at what's on the back of that hand. Those are nice and evenly spaced scratches there, Ryan. Like fingernail marks. Usually defensive wounds. Is that why you burned her, Ryan? So that your DNA couldn't be found? You fucking slimy dog shit. Folks, look at this. Look at these scratches. Now, I do have Malcolm, cleaning up a few more pictures for me. Love this guy. So we're going to have a lot more of these show and tells. But yeah, I'm sorry, folks. That is not easily explained away. Those are fingernail marks. And you know what it looks like to me? It looks like she was trying to pry his hands from her throat. She was trying to protect herself, and you fucking harmed her, didn't you, Ryan? You know, I told you before, motherfucker, you might as well just fess up because we're coming for you. And if not us, Kathleen Zellner is going to nail your ass to the wall. I just hope you understand that since now. The truth always comes out in the wash, folks. It always comes out in the wash. But yes, so I have more of these coming on the way. Not just this, but I'm going to ask Malcolm to clear up and clean up that little clip of Scott Blodern's interview that looks like there's a key fob in the background. I'm going to have him clean that up for me too. Got a few more coming up for you. So we've got a few other things to take care of. Thank you all very much for watching. I'll leave the link for the GoFundMe campaign for Clue TV, and I will also leave the link for cluetv.net. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.